welcome back guys for the new video. I'm pretty excited to share some new findings that I did, so I'm going to share with you guys. But yeah, first of all, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I hope you guys are enjoying these type of DIY repair and all these type of videos. But before we begin, I just want to say, if you like these videos, subscribe so you can get new contents as I publish, so you will be able to see more news or new information. So anyway, so in this video I will be working on this Vizio TV. I have not really documented as far as so many videos because I was not able to repair, but at least I should say I at least found the real issue that was causing my TV to have this blue line, or not, like black line you can see on your screen. So I'm going to share all the details with you, and I hope these information will help you repair your own TV, because this may not happen with you guys. If it does, or at least you know where to look for it and stuff like that. So anyway, I bought this TV on marketplace for fun project to see if I can even fix it. But yeah, as soon as I turn on the TV, you would see this line, as you can see on this left hand side or more towards middle. But the reality is the TV is basically turned on, and I can plug my Google HDMI or Roku stick. I can literally cast something. I can hear the volume. And again, there's a lot of ways you can find out if the TV is on right now or the TV is not on. On, I mean, the main board is working, all the data is going here and there, it's actually working. Only the problem is you do not see anything on your screen. Now I'm going to show you a video, but in fact, before I show you the video, let me share the model number with you. It truly doesn't matter, but at least you know which one I'm working with. So just give me a second. So here is the model number. It's a Vizio D like Delta 60F3. But I know this is a very common issue, and this will happen with, I would say, a lot of other type of TVs as well, because they all use the same principle at the end. So now I'm going to show you a video on what I was doing. But yeah, pay attention on the screen. So basically what I was doing when I bought the TV, it was showing a black screen, and all I was doing was removing a ribbon cable from my main board to Tcon board. I was just removing the cable to see if something else I see on my screen, and that is all I was doing. So I'm going to play this video in next so you can see, so you can of course try the same method as well. So here we go. So yeah, basically the cable is removed right now, and I'm going to plug it back in as everything is on.
Nothing so far.
Okay, I'm going to plug it in now.
Got it.
Okay, here I pause my findings to kind of show you what basically looks like. Here you can see everything is working like perfect. You can see all, you know, letters, word, the entire screen as clear as it can. So I'm like, okay, so looks like everything is good on the screen, everything is working. So maybe the problem is either, in the Tcon board or main board. I was kind of positive by now that my screen is good, but it's actually completely incorrect. And I guess this is what I'm trying to point out, because what you see, what you assume may not be the right fix. Okay, so after unplugging or plugging the cable back and forth, this is what I started seeing, just this white screen with a black line, and here's another shot of that. Now I was thinking, at this point, in order to repair this TV, I need to buy this Tcon board. So I basically went on eBay. I found this board, I think 15-20 bucks, pretty cheap. I ended up buying this board, and it was delivered after a few days. I installed it back, and nothing. Still the same, still this white line, our black line on the white screen. So I was positive at that point it's not the Tcon board. Now my question is, okay, what should I do next to move forward on this process? Then I'm like, okay, you know what, let me contact this shopjimmy.com to see what they have to say on this. I did share the same in my previous videos as well on how you can contact, so you can also refer to the same video, but I will also share the same in this one. But here you can see on your screen, I sent them my picture of what you see on the screen, and the back panel where it shows the model number and serial number and stuff like that. And I basically told them everything, what I'm experiencing. And in the yellow little highlighted area, you can clearly see they're saying your panel is short. Basically your panel is bad. So I was like, you know what, I'm not sure at this point if the panel is truly bad, or it may be a misunderstanding, or they are not right about this. But you know what? I decided to take their words because they're pretty accurate, in my previous issues as well. But before we go forward, this is the URL if you need to contact them. It's a team of professional. You can simply log a ticket online and they'll get back to you within 24 hours and they'll tell you what they think is wrong. They do sell the parts. It's a little more pricey than eBay, but at least you know where to go if that happens with you. Okay, at this point I was kind of done. I'm like, you know what, I'm spending too much time on this repair. Maybe I just need to just remove all the parts and just recycle those parts online type thing. So I decided to like start removing the bezel, which is basically the front screen or the plastic bezel all around the screen. I started removing that, and voila. That is, I truly found the issue with what the problem is. And here I'm going to show you the next picture of where you can see what they call it, COF cable. And here you can see basically when I removed it, you can see this little mark or cut. Here is a different angle. You can see it basically cut it somehow. It's clearly, you can see it's damage here. And if you notice clearly, the black line you see, pay close attention. The black line is right below where the ribbon is damaged or the COF cable is damaged. So I was pretty positive this is the reason the signal is not going downward, and that's why this area is not working. Now that's where I was like, okay, that's a new can of worm I'm opening right here. It's just way too much new information that I do not know how to fix it. So I started looking online how to remove it. Okay, it's pretty, you know, critical process. You have to use like a heat gun and you have to give little heat. Then you remove this little COF cable very, very carefully. And then you have to like clean with different like solution. And they do sell this big machine, like $3,000-4,000 machine on AliExpress, which I'm going to show you here next. They do sell these machines that basically computerized because they're so tiny you cannot see your normal, your human naked eye. You cannot see those tiny terminals you have to match, and that's where these machines help you to line them up, and then you press a button, it basically pushes it down. You need like a bonding tape, you need certain solution to clean that previous excessive glue or something, then you glue the whole thing back in. I mean, it was getting way more complicated. I was like, nope, that's beyond my scope. I do not think I can fix it. But the another issue was, here you can see little serial number. I also didn't know what part to even buy because I don't know what I'm looking for. How do I even find this right cable or this right COF? So maybe I can even fix it. I can at least give it a try. But nope. Here you can see this EK or this, the little serial number on the top of the cable. It was so tiny that you really cannot see. I have to like zoom on my phone to take a picture, then I have to zoom like 500 times before I can show you on this screen this clear numbers. But yeah, it's nearly impossible for you to even read. They're so tiny. But I looked up online. Nowhere in the world I can find this ribbon online. But one interesting thing happened right here. So as soon as I removed this COF cable from my TV, I was like, you know what, let me plug it in to see what happens now since this puppy is removed. And it's pretty interesting find. And here I'm gonna let you watch the TV, how it looks like once this is removed. So yeah, I found the problem. This is how the problem looks like. Here you can see the TV is working perfect. But yes, I won't be able to really fix this TV. I'm gonna still show you the ribbon cable, or what they call COF cable. I don't know what it stands for, but let me show you. Let me put the volume down. And here you can see these little ribbons or COF. So this little one is basically for this side. This one is for this side. This one is for this side, and so on. Now this is the one I removed, the one I shared the picture. See, I completely removed this one, so you can see this part is blacked out because this is not getting any signal from the board. Now this one I believe has some issue. I didn't touch this one, but now the thing is when I press with my finger, you can see it kind of get the signals back on. Now there you go. See how I'm touching my finger? There you go. Let me get some stick or something. There you go. It's basically working this portion. So of course, when you put, I believe, this black side one, now it's gonna get the complete clear picture. Now, technically, this is repairable. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people do repair it. But in my case, I'm gonna show you the ribbon that basically damaged. There is a certain number on it, and there's a tiny looking IC. Okay, this is how the ribbon looks like. Now, of course, this is the damaged one. Here you can see. Now, there's a number here, which hopefully you guys can see. It's very tiny. But I'm going to give you a close-up. But you see this little black thing? This is basically an IC. So you can't really use any one here. I mean, they do sell different type of parts. Here you can see on my screen, there's a lot of different model numbers I was able to find, but not the one I need. I tried on different websites, eBay, Amazon, of course, and all these like Chinese website. I tried everywhere. I'm like, nope, it's not a good luck. You need a brand new cable so you can clean it nicely in the right way and then like put it back. But I mean, putting it back is already a new challenge. I mean, finding is a challenge, then putting it back is a challenge. So I was like, you know what, at this point I'm done, I'm happy, I know the problem, it's basically very good information. So I decided to make this video so I can share with you guys, so at least you know how to do this. And hopefully when you are fixing your TV, this information will help you, so at least you can pinpoint, remove the bezel, you can at least look at it and figure out, okay, this is the problem. So you kind of know, hey, you can't really go anything beyond this point, so you don't really waste time and money on buying different Tcon board and main board and stuff like that. So anyway guys, this is all I want to share. Hope this video was informative and you guys appreciated this. So yeah, again, like I mentioned before, do subscribe the video if you like this type of information. I will be coming up with more DIY related videos. Hopefully you will learn something new. Anyway, thank you for watching. But yeah, I ended up breaking this TV down, breaking in the sense recycling the parts, so I can just give these parts or sell these parts online for people that may be going through the different type of issues with their TV, to help out each other. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Peace out, and once again we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.